One of the most popular timber tree in India is rosewood tree. Means wood is like rose colored, dark brown color of the hot wood. So color wise and even the fragrance wise, it has some link with the rose. So it is called a rosewood tree. We have North Indian rosewood, Dalvergia sisu, and South Indian rosewood or Indian rosewood, which is Dalvergia latifolia. Dalvergia latifolia is also found in Garhwal, but in Jammu we have the Dalvergia sisu, which in Hindi is called as Shisham. Its Sanskrit name is Shinshpa, and from Shinshpa, even in many Indian languages like Bangla, it is called as Sisu, Sesa, or Sisav, Sisbo. This is in Dogri known as Tali. In some parts of Punjab also it is called as Tali. And this is the state tree of Punjab, Dalvergia sisu. Usually the tree is found in association with Khair, Senegalia Katichu, along the riverine tracts. Sandy riverine valleys are mostly colonized by this suckering Dalvergia sisu. It has the surface roots and it bears suckers which can be taken out and used in the vegetative propagation. During the month of March-April, we see its new leaves because it's a deciduous tree, and then new pods and new shoots which can be used even for the cuisine making. We can use the shisham pods, tender pods, in biryani. They can be boiled to have the herbal tea. They can be used in curd for raita. After boiling, proper boiling, you can use it in raita. They are rich in calcium, so very good for the bones. Recently in 2016, Central Drug Research Institute also innovated bone fracture healing tablet out of Shinshpa, Dalvergia sisu, Tali, that is named as Del Z bone. Dalvergia Del, Z for zipping, bone for bone. So if bone healing is there, then the time for the bone healing can be reduced with the regular use of the herbal drug called Del Z bone tablets. Usually many people know the tree, shisham tree or tali tree, as a furniture wood tree. So we see usually some article even in the kitchen, even in drawing room, maybe a chair, maybe table, or chagla belina, that roller and made of the shisham. Heartwood is termite resistant, or even no insect can eat it, but the sapwood is usually prone to be infested with pestle, susuru, powder beetle, even by the borers, even by the termites. So before the wood is used for furniture making, it is need to be seasoned. It should be kept in some location for 4 or 5 months before it is ultimately used. Dalvergia latifolia is vulnerable. This is there is a threat because it is in high global demand. The wood is dark red and it is used even for the musical instruments like guitar, even for the chess pieces, chessboard game for which we use this, even the billiards cue boards. This as per the Indian Forest Act 1927 also, and even otherwise this stands prohibited to export the wood articles of Dalvergia sisu. Without permission you can have. Even Tamil Nadu also has some kind of legislation which prohibits its export. Dalvergia sisu or Shinshpa has the even the Kannada names in the language in Telugu, or we have the various vernacular names, but usually we call it as a rosewood tree. And we have the representation of even the climbers within this genus, Dalbergia. In India we have the Dalbergia volubilis, which is a climber with more than 20-30 leaflets which are alternate. In case of Dalbergia sisu, we have only 3 to 5 leaflets. They are not opposite, they are alternate. And in case of Dalbergia latifolia, again from 3 to 7 number of leaflets is there. But in case of volubilis, which is a climbing shrub, the number goes more than 20-25. Even number of stamens matters. In case of Dalbergia sisu or Dalbergia latifolia, usual number of stamens is 9. But in case of climbing Dalbergia volubilis, or even other species Dalbergia sericea, or another tree Dalbergia lanceolaria, the stamen number is 10. They are found in 2 groups. Dalbergia lanceolaria is also called Takoli in Maharashtra and even in Garhwal Himalayas. We have another climbing plant, Dalbergia hamata, which is having even the spines. Another plant which is vulnerable, that is Dalbergia Cochin chinensis. It is found in Thailand and Vietnam, and even its wood is in great demand in China. But this stands included under CITES also. And there was large scale trafficking and even the killing of 6-7 forest rangers in the year 2015. So that is the way we see this endangered tree in the Southeast Asia, Cochin chinensis. We have the endangered tree also under this, which is called as Myanmar rosewood, or also known as Dalbergia oliveri. So this is endangered. The Dalbergia Cochin chinensis is known as Thailand rosewood or Siamese rosewood, but Dalbergia oliveri, which is endangered tree found in Myanmar and Vietnam, this is called as the Burmese rosewood. We have the Dalbergia nigra, which is found in Brazil, also called as the Brazil blackwood, which is again vulnerable, threatened Dalbergia, and it is also used in many furniture work, carpentry work and turnery. Coming back to our Dalbergia sisu, it is also known as North Indian rosewood tree, or also known as black wood tree, because of dark hardwood, and it has a lot of lignins and aroma. So this is a prized timber tree, and one of the tree which colonizes very fast the recently exposed riverine banks, which are soils are very poor. It is a nitrogen fixing tree, so it fixes the nitrogen very efficiently and improves the soil quality, and also helps in prevention of the soil erosion. Shinshippa or Shisham or Tali is also a medicinal tree. So in bone fractures, as CDRI brought out that Delzadbone drug tablet, but even in Ayurveda, its medicinal qualities have been explored and documented. So as per Ayurveda, Tali, Shinshippa or Shisham tree, its leaf extract is usually recommended to the lactating mothers to increase the milk flow. It is also recommended in case of breast pain, breast inflammation. So leaves are little with warm oil. They are applied on the breast to get relief from that pain. This is again very useful for the strengthening of the bones. So some kind of decoction or even extract of the leaves is recommended. Bark decoction is also useful even in anemia and even against the cough and for the control of the cough. Even the seed oil is also useful in massage and in various skin problems, skin ailments like eczema, etc. In wood, boiled heartwood, that decoction is also recommended by the folk healers to get a relief from the skin ailments like eczema. This particular tree, its flowers and leaves and bark is medicinal, but even the roots are also recommended sometimes, and they also have very good use in the folk healing. Even the butterflies, for example, black raja, especially this Corax solon, it has also been, or Neptis species, they also use its leaves as the larval food. We have another plant which is found in Africa, Tanzania, which is called as obobeta, Dalbergia obobeta. This is frequently eaten by a marmot-like mammal, which is called as hyrax. So hyrax basically is more closely related to elephants, although it looks like marmot. So that hyrax has predominant food from the Dalbergia obobeta. Even some of the birds, especially the green malkohas or blue malkohas, they also use the material of Dalbergia obobeta in lining the nests during the breeding season. Even the butterflies, especially the butterfly Neptis lata, this is specifically uses the larval food from the Dalbergia obobeta. Dalbergia obobeta is also having a scandent habit, and number of leaflets is also more than 20 leaflets. We have these mostly these scandent or climbing kind of Dalbergias. Sometimes their twigs or branchlets, they also look like tendrils. So they help in climbing to the canopy, tall on the other tall surrounding vegetation. They go, so they also help in that. We have Dalbergia melanoxylon. This species stands introduced even in Pune University campus, and this is also very graceful, and this is having the drooping branches. This is used as ornamental also as a African rosewood. It is also very useful tree, but it is also on the decline. So we have the Shisham Tali even in great demand, even with local sawmills, and even outside, especially the rosewood from South India, that is Dalbergia latifolia. Likewise, we have another species in local language. It is called as Bitwa. Bitwa is also found in Garhwal Himalayas, and this is also a kind of Dalbergia sericea. Another one which we say Bhatia, that is Volubilis. Dalbergia volubilis is locally known as Bhatia. Large scale plantations of Dalbergia sissu, Shisham, they stands undertaken in Punjab and also in Bihar. Bihar is also largest producer of the rosewood timber in North India, and this particular tree we need to include in our plantation programs, especially the degraded soils, sandy soils, and this is a slow growing. That is another limiting factor. The tree is not that fast growing, but ultimately this is a native tree, and it fixes nitrogen, it enriches soil, so and its a value as a timber, as a medicine, and even as a larval food for some butterflies, and even its pods are eaten by macaques, monkeys. They are also eating. It is rich in protein and highly nutritious. So this particular tree need to be included in our afforestation programs.